And I saw people in the last 35 years coming to this movement in all kinds of shapes. Sometimes very, very deteriorated shapes. We used to have names for that. Like in Germany, we used to have a Bhakta. We called him Bhakta Frankenstein. And things like that. I mean, he looked like that and he acted like that, So we called him like that. He became a very, very nice book distributor. Of course, initially, people just by seeing him, they're running to the other side of the street. But by surrendering more and more and being very sincere, that's the qualification, sincerity. Actually, he became a very reasonable person. He learned even how to smile. He learned how to look people into their eyes when he distributed. He had to learn that. He didn't know how to do that initially. So, and there are many examples like that. Actually, we all come from all kinds of shapes, backgrounds. Some of us committed activities which better they don't want to even mention. So, this is all nullified once you surrender to book distribution. Prabhupada very proudly quoted always this American priest who always asked, or the people asked the devotees on the street, "Are you Americans? Are you still Americans?" Because they couldn't imagine such a happy, shiny, bright-looking American. There was even in New York, I heard, actually, there was even in the police station, there was an announcement, if you want to find the Hare Krishnas on the street, you just look for the shiny, smiling people. That's them. Even they may be not dressed like Hare Krishna. But whoever is shiny and smiles, that's him. That's Hare Krishna. So, Prabhupada was very proud of this. He liked that very much. And this is all coming from accepting the mood of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to spread Krishna consciousness to others. Krishna consciousness is not going to function when you keep it. It's not meant that way. It's described in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the Panchatattva, they emptied out the storehouse of love of Godhead unconditionally, and the next minute it was full again. So spiritual mathematics means 1 minus 1 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 100. That's the spiritual mathematics. As much you give, as more you will get. And so for anybody preaching, will experience that. None of us is a qualified bookseller. No. And our book distribution is not taking place on a platform where we can say, okay, this is now the seminar, how to sell a book. You say, hello, and hold the book like that. And then you make with the right foot like this. This is what they do. The Kamis are teaching things like that, Well, that's not how you learn to distribute books. I give you again the example of Bhakta Frankenstein, who didn't know what to say even. So I told him, just tell people, I'm coming from there, and I'm going over here, and the book is here. And he did that. People were going, oh, really? Oh yes. But he did it with such a sincerity, but there was another problem, he didn't know what to say. So then I held the book in the hand, and then he was looking at the book, and they were looking at the book, and nobody said anything. So then he asked me, what should I say? I told him, hey, just chant Hare Krishna. So that's what he did. People were holding the book in hand, and he was going, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. I remember this one old lady, she just looked at him, and she said, what are you doing? And he said, I'm praying, so you take the book. And she was going, oh, then I have to take it. Then she bought the book. It's how simple Sankirtan can get.